Yo, what is up YouTube? My name is VentusToons and this is going to be the first game of the World Cup Warriors tournament that I'm doing. First of all, we're going to start off with the squad builders and then you're going to see gameplay afterwards, and they're going to have game stats on the gameplay and yada yada yada, so you can see how good the teams are. And I'm actually going to let you guys pick. I'm hoping that I get a couple of votes each to who goes on into the next round. So first of all, we're going to start off with the Canadian side, and in goal we are going to be playing with Hirschfield, is it? I think. His name's not coming up. Hirschfeld. Yeah, this guy here, I think he's the highest rated Canadian goalkeeper there is. I'm just going to quickly change the nationality now to Canada. Saves us a lot of time. The left back is this guy called De Jong. Average left back, not the greatest, to be honest. The two centre backs are both bronze. We got Atakora and also Becky, both with decent pace, 76 pace and 77 pace. These squad builders are going to go pretty quick, guys, because obviously there's two to go through, and also then the gameplay. And I want the episodes to be around about 6 minutes to 10 minutes long. The right back, there was none, so I think I used another left back. Yeah, I did. I must have used this Morgan guy as the right back. Like I said, some of the teams don't have all the players, and this is one of them. I think Japan's probably one of the worst ones. The CDM guys is going to be Johnson, who I found was an absolute tank. He was so good compared to the rest of the players. Obviously, left mid we had to go with a Junior Hoylett. No, I would not recommend him whatsoever, guys. The right mid is going to be Tebert. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Not the best looking stats, but he's a decent player overall. The cam is going to be Becker. I think he was the only cam that I could find. Yeah, so I had to use him, even though he's a bad player too. And the two strikers are going to be Jackson and also Ricketts. Now, I thought Ricketts was going to be a god with 93 pace, but he was absolute shocking. He was so bad. He was so slow and so weak. And Jackson, 85 pace. Again, nothing really too good. Anyway, guys, we're going to go on to the Croatian squad next. Okay, guys, so in goal we are going to be using, and my search has changed again, this guy Right, I'm going to pronounce most of these names wrong because they are so hard to pronounce. Pletikosa. Yeah. Decent goalkeeper. We're just going to quickly change the nationality again, even though I just did it. There we go. And the left back is going to be Leovac. I think he was the quickest left back out of them all, so I just went for him. Left back and right backs I usually just go for pace. The two centre backs are going to be Lovren and Carluka. And now I do not recommend these players whatsoever. Their heading was absolutely terrible. The weakness of this team, guys, was easily corners. I shit you not, I crapped myself every time they had a corner. The right back is going to be Surana. I think that's how it's pronounced, the inform version, and honestly, guys, he's the best left back I've ever used, best right back I've ever used on this game so far. The centre defensive mid is going to be Purovic. Again, one of the only centre defensive mids that played for the country. Not the greatest, but he was okay. At left mid, we're going to be using Perisic. And at the right mid, we had to use a left mid there, and that is going to be Ilovic. Not sure if that's pronounced right. It's probably not, but yeah, it's Ilicivic. Again, I reckon he would have been good if he was on full chemistry, but because he's in the wrong position, he's only got 5. Perisic. I loved him in FIFA 13, but this game he wasn't too good. The cam is going to be the god that is Modric, and honestly I highly recommend him. You can probably pick him up now for about 5,000, 4,000 coins, and he's so good. The two strikers are going to be Mandusic and also Olic. Yeah, guys, Olic was a tank. Mandusic, even though people use him all the time. I did not know what he was doing. He was always out of position. He couldn't win headers. He wasn't, good for me at all. I did not enjoy using him. But anyway, guys, this has been the two teams. Leave a thumbs up for the double squad builder that I've just brought you. With two unique nations. The gameplay is going to be rolling now. I'm going to do some commentating over the gameplay, letting you know about the stats, letting you know how the team felt and whatnot. So yeah, enjoy. Okay guys, so first of all we're starting off with the Canadian squad. As you can see at the top of the screen, we have the stats of the team. Those that are in red are the ones where they didn't beat the other team. Those that are in green, they're the stats that beat the other team. So basically all these are on average. I played 5 games. Out of them 5 games, with Canada I scored 8 goals. The average possession was 53.4. The average pass accuracy was 81.4. The shot accuracy of the team was 75.2. The goals, we conceded 6 goals with this team, and the win-draw-loss ratio was 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. How I did this game was I played in the just single matches, because obviously I didn't want to be coming up against god players in the tournament and in the what's it called, in the single in divisions. Sorry about that. So yeah, and obviously the draw, I played up to penalties, and then obviously I didn't want to say whether I won or lost on penalties because that doesn't decide on the team. Just a quick few things about this team. I did not enjoy it whatsoever. The passing was honestly dreadful, guys. It was absolutely terrible. How on earth I managed to win 3 games was beyond me. A through ball with this team was just like a normal A pass. A passes were wayward. There was dreadful. The shooting was dreadful. And yeah, the reason that I only scored around about 8 goals was just because I didn't take shots, because I didn't feel like I could score them if I wasn't inside the box. And Junior Hoyle is one of the worst players I've used on this game. They all had high attacking work rates, medium defensive and stuff like that, but there was never up the field. Anyway guys, we're going on to the Croatian team now, and as you'd expect, with them they'd scored more goals. They got 10 goals. The average possession was only 50.4. It's still over half, but it's like 3% less. The average the passing percentage was 79.4, which I was truly shocked at, because the way the Canadian team passed around was just, yeah, it was shocking. The shot accuracy of this team was 82.4, which is a lot better than the Canadian squad, I think by about 3 as well. Something like that anyway. No, by about 6, 7. Which again you'd probably expect, because obviously 2 gold strikers against silvers and bronze strikers, but I felt like I could shoot from longer distances with the Croatian squad. I conceded 13 goals with this team, which has to tell you something about defensively, how bad this team was defensively. I mean, I don't really think pace is much, and pace isn't much on this game. I was happy with the pace of my defenders. However, the heading was just, against the Croatian 2 centre-backs, it was just terrible. I couldn't win a single header. Every cross, every corner, I was literally shitting myself. Didn't know what to expect, and there was a panic. And if this team does get through, I'm definitely going to change the centre-backs. As with the Canadian team, I'm probably going to try a couple new strikers out. But yeah, again, didn't enjoy the Croatian squad. I didn't think Mandusic was, that good. But anyway guys, we're coming up near the end of this video now. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're liking the sound of this series, let me know. Also, the choice is up to you guys. If I don't get enough votes, then the choice is down to me, obviously. But yeah, leave in the comment section who you want to win, Canada or Croatia. Anyway guys, I'll see you next time. Bye!